나 게임 2시간만 할게. 나, 나 오늘 게임 1시간도 못했단 말이야. 아, 2시간만. 조금만 할게, 조금만. 딱 2시간? 알겠어. 딱 2시간만 할게. 아, 아우, 뭐.
기원 기훈아 잘하고 너 아프건 싫어서 그래.
아, 나 안 아프다고. 아니야. 2시간만. 아, 딱 2시간만. 아, 알겠어요. 2시간만 할게요. 아, 아. 졸리면 잘게. 진짜. 하다가 졸리면 잘게. 근데 나 이 게임 하다가 졸리진 않을 듯. 진짜. 진짜로. 간다. 가자. 매지컬 기원이.
우리 기원이 착하지. 물결표 1시간 반만 하고 자자. 물결표 우쭈쭈.
우후. 내가 다시 호그와트에 돌아왔다. 개새끼들아. 호그와트에 돌아왔다. 피가 끓는다. 피가 끓어. 피가 끓는다. 피가 끓어. 이 자식. 인센디오 이 자식. 저주 마법을 퍼붓고 싶어. 저주 마법을. 아바타 케다브라. 피가 끓는다.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely.
지금 퀘스트가 뭐지 근데? 메인 퀘. 약 초학 수업? 아, 걔 노잼 수업이 있네. 아이고, 들으러 가자. 피를 원해. 피를 원해. 피를. 저거 뭐야?
아키요.
개꿀. 넌 뭐야?
What am I missing?
뭔데?
Hello, Lenora.
뭘
What
보고
are you
있어?
looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before.
뭔데?
If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
통빈 그림에
Have you
통과 안
gained any
해줬어?
insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an
Lumos,
effect
okay.
of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
알겠어.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat
okay.
of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
오케이. 내가 한번
If I have
살펴보지.
the time, I may look.
나
Could be
이
intriguing.
호그와트에
I've been racking my brains long
개떡떡이.
enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
내가 밝혀내겠어.
Do come and
Lumos.
find me if you stumble on something.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
저 조각상에 있는 곳.
Protego!
저 조각상에 있는 곳. 내가 볼 땐 여기 아니면 내가 생각할 때 말이죠. 여기일 것 같아요. 여기인 게 분명해.
This looks like the location from the painting.
저거 뭐야?
What could be so special about it? Revelio.
어? 개꿀?
Accio.
저 아니야?
Lumos.
오.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
가자. 가자 나방아. 아, 루모스로 빛으로 끌어들여서. 나방이다.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Is Lower Hogsfield still dealing with that nasty goblin?
야, 풀었어.
Incendio.
풀었다고. 인센디오.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
말하지 않을래.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
아니야.
You should have worked it out on your
네가
own.
스스로
You have
해결했어야지.
nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in
네가
the first place.
풀던지. 네가 풀던지.
Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see who's a more infuriating know-it-all. You shouldn't be doing that near me.
어쩌라. 그럼 꼬우면 배틀 뜨던지. 꼬우면 떠. 꼬우면 뜨던지. 싸울 그것도 없으면서.
I heard an ex-Aura lives in a hamlet outside of
Incendio.
약초학 수업 어디로 내려가? 너도 수업 들으러 가냐? 어휴 안녕?
shivering Punja's onion again.
오 주전자가 오 이거 봐 개 이쁘다. 오 아야 다리 부러졌어. 하지만 괜찮아. 난 피를 원해. 더 많은 피를.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to
재수
see you
없는
again,
놈아.
Lenora dear. Oh, here.
얘랑 배틀 뜨나 보다.
Today's class.
뒤졌다. 뒤졌다. 너랑 배틀
A little
뜬다.
treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look
표정 싹
forward to
굳는 거
growing
보소.
together.
뒤졌다 너. 배틀에서 너
How
개
thrilling
쳐발라고
it is to
개
have everyone
족밥이라고
back
부른다
together
이제.
again.
너 이름 족밥이다.
This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
족밥이 아닌 애가 누구냐고요?
Accio.
저요. 나 말곤 다
Let's see if we
족밥이야.
can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
오.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
오.
Quickly, place your mandrakes in the new pot and pat down the soil.
편하지.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
나비다. 뭐야 이게
Now
끝이야?
for our next task, we'll be planting Ditania.
I wonder.
Oh.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes,
Garlic
Professor.
Firstly, well done with your
마늘
mandrake.
교수,
They can be rather difficult
마늘이랑
to get a
돼지.
grasp of.
피그 교수랑 마늘 돼지. 즐거웠어요.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to
그런 의미에서
herbology like a
오늘
mandrake to fresh
야식은
soil.
마늘보쌈이다.
Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
어?
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
닭강정 먹을래. 마늘 닭강정. 마늘. 마늘.
I enjoy my weekly visits to Dogweed and Deathcap. I find I'm more comfortable around
맛있겠다.
plants than people, to be honest.
마늘.
Serona at the Three Broomsticks always gives such good advice. Don't know how she remembers who we all are either.
근데 여기 닭발집인데? 그냥 강정으로 검색해서 딴 거 시켜야겠다. 딴 데서 시켜야겠다. 강정. 강정 지금 하는 데가 맞네? 생각보다.
I once flew to Ipswich and back. Yes, I did. Don't look at me like that. I've seen all the malls. Every one of them.
말이 맞냐
They
누가?
all look the
이거?
same. Well, Madame Kagawa said she's never seen anyone with such form on a broom. She even had the rest of the class watch me to see how it's done. Try riding a hippogriff. You'll
이렇게-
soon learn that Kagawa's techniques
와,
are
이렇게
lacking
많이
practical
많아.
uses.
응?
The only place I'm able to concentrate is in the library. It's also somewhat exciting waiting for the inevitable breach of silence.
말이 많아. 나 닭강정 시키고 있잖아.
Sleep over my potions homework.
어?
Brewed myself a sleeping draught.
말 많네. 자식들이 말이야. 반반 시켜야겠다. 반반. 마늘 간장이랑 허니 레몬. 맛있겠다. 치킨 뭐 안 주셔도 돼요. 담기. 이렇게만 시키면 되겠지? 맛있겠다, 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 맛있겠다. 갖다 주세요. 비만 행동 해야겠어. 허허. 겔겔겔겔.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
샤프 교수님이
What say we
있으면 볼펜
branch
교수님도 있나요?
out, introduce you
껄껄껄.
to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
씹는
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse.
깨무는
It's just at the end of the
양배추?
footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
알겠습니다. 근데 교수님 되게 젊다.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
그래?
Excuse me?
한판 뜰래?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really
그래? 한판
But
뜰래?
you outright slaughtered him.
Incendio.
Brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
어,
I nearly
나비다.
put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crashing?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
말 돌리네.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages.
이거 뭐야?
Just mind your
Levioso.
feet. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on.
아,
Trust me, you do not want to go through that. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
어떻게 던져? 어떻게 던지는데? 어떻게 던지는데? 아,
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
쓸모가 있을지도.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden.
너희
You
부모님
get the
정원에
Anyway,
패드립 하는 거야
we,
이거?
probably ought to head back to class.
이 자식이 패드립을 하는데
Take
이
your time.
새끼가?
I'll see you back in class.
야야야, 야, 물어. 안 물어? 어깨빵.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
싫어요. 저 식물에 관심이
Thank
많진
you,
않아요.
Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
선생님이나 갖고 오세요. 하지만 선생님께 드릴 말씀이 있습니다. 루머스, 당신의 앞길에 빛이 있길. 하지만 훔칠 건 훔칠게요, 교수님.
We must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the great hall.
Revelio.
훔칠 건 좀 훔칠게요.
Off on another adventure, are we?
있어서 나쁠 건 없죠. 마법약. 뭐야? 여기 어디야? 뭐야? 내려가야 돼? 여기 가운데로 못 내려가냐? 여기로 가야 돼? 여기로 가야 돼? 아야. 아야. 일로? 이거 뭐야? 네? 뭐요?
Levioso.
아, 안 되네.
Did you get your wish room?
비켜.
Maybe Aura's or someone from
Kill.
the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black Jack would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
어? 영화랑 똑같다. 영화랑 똑같다 여기. 우와. 그 뭐지? 제가 제일 좋아하는 편이 그거거든요. 그 뭐야? 그 혼혈왕자. 혼혈왕자 거기 여기서 론이랑 싸운다고 헌책 두고 헌책 안 가져가려고. 누구야? 마법력은? 아 모르는 사람이겠죠 어차피.
Potions is one of the most challenging and
sharp,
hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
오케이.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
한 방울만 더? 두 방울, 세 방울? 뒤적.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
짜잔.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
뭐 하라고?
Professor Sharp said that Wigan-Weld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
제대로 들었어.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
그게 좋은
I
생각인지
don't know,
모르겠네.
Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
그래.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
좋아. 뭔가 나쁜 짓에 쓰는
Keep your potion organized and
잡종견의 애쉬 와인도의 알. 그냥 상자, 돈, 종이. 의심스러운 배달이 있었다고? 보진거버크? 보호대 깃털. 더 훔칠 거 없나?
Revelio.
뭔가 찾은 거 같은데?
Remember, precision is key when brewing.
이게 뭐지? 1원이군. 게이드. 야,
Here's the Fwopper you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
오케이. 걱정하지 말라고.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
뭐야?
Wait, it's not supposed to...
실패했냐?
Ah!
아이,
Get it! Not again.
아,
Oh, the smell.
Dragon Duck!
뭐.
What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
괜히 이걸 줘줬는데?
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
쟤요. 얘요. 얘요.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked,
말
Professor.
돌리기.
I'm surprised you had the time. You
Oh.
seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
솔직히 말하자.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves.
알겠습니다.
Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
알겠습니다. 그럼 이만.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
끝났잖아. 끝났는데 왜 다시 돌아오래? 이제 퀘스트가 없네? 호크스미드로 가야 되나? 없는데? 네티 만나기? 네티가 어딨는데? 아니 미니맵엔 표시가 되거든요? 퀘스트가? 근데 왜 여기엔 표시가 안 되지? 아 여기로 가야 돼? 멀리 가야 되네? 와씨. 걸어가야겠다. 아씨, 멀다 멀어. 걸어가는
How
수밖에
nice to
없겠다.
see
비켜
you,
비켜
my
비켜
young friend.
비켜. 바빠. 나 바빠. 이건 보고 가야지. 그래, 바빠. 저 뭐야? 너 뭐야?
Oh dear.
너 뭐냐고?
I shall get in
Revelio.
trouble for this.
Levioso.
아닌데?
Incendio.
오, 인센디오고.
Last week, I performed a
뭔데 그냥 얘한테 뭐 하고 갈까? 뭔지 보고만 갈까?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
그건 놀라운 걸.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
5권? 알겠어.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong
다이어리
hands.
내가 읽어야겠다.
If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
다이어리는 내가 읽어야겠구만. 입장. 자, 선수 입장.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this
기분
back too
좋았던
if
나의
I were
하루는
her.
게리스가 지금 저한테 탕약을 내 완벽한 성가지 게리스를 싫어하는구나. 뭐야 끝이야? 이런 별거 아니었네.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
비켜. 누가 도서관에서 책 읽으래. 팔로우 감사합니다. 누가 이런 도서실에서 책을 읽으래. 이 자식들아. 저기 있다.
Accio.
아씨, 계단 올라가야 돼. 됐다. 저로 갔다. 여기 있었는데? 하나 남았다. 마지막 한
Lumos.
저 나방이잖아. 이 책 한 권은 어디 갔지? 여기 어디 있어야 되는데?
Revelio. Lumos.
너 어디 있었냐? 밑에 있었나? 어디 있었냐? 예. 이거 어디 있었죠? 위에 있었나요? 이거 어디 있었냐? 나비다. 아, 저기 있구나. 오케이.
If someone wouldn't mind letting me know when the
이거 먼저 하고 여기 아닌가? 반대인가?
That's when I
shall definitely feign a bit of dragon.
나비다. 비켜 생주제.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
그리고 여기에 날아다녔었는데.
Revelio.
저기다.
Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Incendio.
여기 되네? 되네? 우와. 몰랐누. 아니야. 개멋있게 굴러서
I
그냥.
collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
예의장을 지켰으니 보상을 받아야겠어.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
그래,
And
그렇겠지.
you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next.
어쩔 TV 보상이나 내놔.
Should never have trusted them.
보상이나 내놔. 나이스. 나이스. 삥 뜯어버리기. 2단계 후풀푸프. 아.
I don't mind herbology myself.
여기가 아닌데? 뭐야, 어디로 가는 거야? 이쪽이야 길이? 뭐야, 어디로? 뭐 길이 어디라는 거야? 내비가 왜 이래? 이쪽이야? 길 없는 데로 나를 끌어당기냐? 여기 그 집이잖아. 계세요? 아, 안 계시네. 내꺼. 와, 호그와트 봐. 개멋있다. 왜? 될 줄 몰라. 될 줄 몰랐어. 이렇게 자유도가 높을 줄 몰랐어. 여기 어디야? 아, 마법동물 교실이야 여기가.
Incendio.
떨어지면서 굴렀으면 살았을까? 낙법? 살지 않았을까?
Revelio.
봐봐 여기 떨어지면서 굴러 안 되네. 떨어지기 전에 굴러 안 되네. 아 이게 뭐야? 이거 활성화돼. 활성화가
What
돼
are you
있어.
up to now?
일로 나올 거야. 씨. 괜히 돌아 나왔네. 히히. 뭐야 너 깜짝이야. 뒤져.
Incendio.
양고기. 양구이.
Accio.
오 이건 되네.
Incendio.
양고이. 안 되네 이건. 되나? 양구이. 양구이.
Levioso.
안 되네. 양구이가 먹고 싶었어.
This looks
양꼬치.
intriguing.
피가 모자라. 피. 내 티 온나이. 넌 나랑 싸워줄 거니? 넌 나랑 싸울 거냐고.
Incendio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
뭔데?
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
나도 모르겠어.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
잘 생각했어.
Rookwood and
싸움이야.
Harlow are a dangerous
싸움이야
pair.
싸움.
And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they
가서
were seen in
싸우라고.
Hogsmeade together.
나도
All the
같이
more reason
싸워줄게.
they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know
오케이
more.
정보전.
In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
정보전 좋아.
Be on your guard.
아이.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
무슨 일이지? 안녕하세요. 싸움인가? 싸움인가 봐 싸움. 못 참아 싸움.
They must have come this way. Think.
싸움이야 싸움.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
stupefied!
Your life ends here.
Leviosa! Protego!
I've seen better. Put me back down, right now!
Accio! Incendio!
This is...
너는 천천히 갈고 천천히 괴롭히져 주겠어.
Incendio!
팡! 아 천천히 하려고 했는데 이게 너무 세다 내가. 뭐야? 아니 이 자식이.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
아니 이 자식이 덤벼 넣어줘봐.
You've nowhere to... We can hold them off!
Protego! Stupid! I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body!
Accio! Leviosa!
You've made a great... No, don't!
Accio! Incendio!
별거 아니죠? 개 족밥들이 이 정도는
What on
피가 안
earth just
모자라.
happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner.
이거
And so close
이
to
정도로
Hogwarts.
이 정도로 피가 모자라. 이 정도는 피가 안 모자르다고.
Incendio!
덤벼.
Accio!
덤비라고. 안녕하세요.
Are you alright?
괜찮으세요?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
연구라 흥미로운데요.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
오. 멀리는 신화인 줄만
I
알았어요.
thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Merlin's beard.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Merlin's beard.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Okay.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
아홉. 오. 오.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I'm
Levioso.
curious about these
Accio.
papyrus.
Revelio.
저거를 어떻게 하는 거긴 한데.
Levioso. Reparo. Lumos.
이걸 어떻게 하는 걸까나? 아! 불을 붙이는 거야.
Incendio.
그렇지.
The flames make the pyre sink.
오호. 오.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
뭐야 이게 끝이야? 더 줘, 더 좋은 거 줘.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed.
더 좋은 거
However,
줘.
I now have even more questions. How does it
어서오세요.
work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
닭강정이잖아. 멀리 스필드. 닭강정이 우리 집에 왔어. 이런 멀리 스필드. 와우.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you.
어?
It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
나랑? 어이씨. 알겠어. 열어봐. 아 호그스미드가 아니라. 아, 세계지도가 아니라. 호그와트. 여기. 숭애니교. 초상화가 나에게 말을 건다고. 초상화 주제 어디 감히 이 대마법사 매지컬 기원에게 말을 거르지? 초상화 주제 불태우면 그만. 인센디오. 난 너랑 할 얘기 없다. 아 그래 얘기하자.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldritch Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
살인 사건이요? 호기심이
This could be
생기는데요.
right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you are up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
언제 장관하셨죠?
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
페이지가 어떤 도움을
How
준
could
거지?
a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
일단 오케이.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there.
아니
soon,
시체가
I
없는데
hope.
근데 어떻게 그런 잠깐만 일로 나갈 필요가 없어. 에? 아 진짜 여기 또 어디야? 예병
Incendio.
시끄러. 비켜. 난 바쁘다고. 비켜. 난 바쁘다고.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
이 몸은 바쁘시다.
Accio.
그냥 시비 걸어봄. 비켜 비켜. 이 몸은 바쁘시다. 비키라고. 이 몸은 바쁘시다.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
꺼져요. 어? 아. 에이? 응. 응? 와. 응? 나 싸울 수 있는 거야?
Wouldn't mind a plum job at drink.
Protego! Stupid one. Levioso! Accio! Stupid
No! I will make you pay.
Stupid
절대 싸움. 결코 싸움. 절대 싸움.
Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise.
절대 싸워. 아, 너무 좋아. 피. 좀 더 잔인하게 죽였어야 되는데. 동강을 했어야 됐는데. 어? 이건? 이 냄새는? 피의 냄새.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
다음.
Levioso!
다음.
Protego! Stupid! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
별거 아니군. 감히 고블린 주제에 님 정통 마법사에게 시비를 걸어?
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
안녕하세요.
Madam Thistlewood. I met your great uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came.
제가
Uncle
본 거 아니냐고요?
Eldridge believes the book you
그게
found
그거지.
and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to
애니
help?
불쌍하네.
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
그럼 아즈카반에 가야 돼? 아즈카반에 가보고 싶어요.
I've always wanted to see Azkaban. Count me in.
I suppose it has a peculiar appeal to some, but it can be terribly disconcerting. Fortunately, Being a retired
혹시
aura has its benefits.
아즈카반에 있는
We can
죄수들을
appellate
저도
right to
고문할 수
her.
있을까요?
I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
그래, 잭도우의 유령은 어떻게 됐어 근데?
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul. Never was the brightest girl. And that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
아폴로니아.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
먹을
Very well.
태생이었다고요?
Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll operate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
먹을 태생이라.
Do take care now, and tread lightly
굳이
in
구해야
that
될까요?
horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
이스펙토 페트로는 배우나봐.
Expecto Patronum!
오, 와우.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Do keep your wits about you.
네.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Has someone come to feed me? Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
알겠어요.
Are
제가
you
고민해볼게요.
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
어, 어머. 어머. 어떤 스킬을 쓰신 거지? 나도 배우고 싶은데?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
네? 아니.
But Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. I should investigate.
구르기. 응? 전쟁. 절대 전쟁.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
전쟁. 결코 전쟁.
Who lived here, I wonder? This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages.
응? 아씨, 퍼즐이야.
Incendio.
아, 퍼즐이야.
Lumos.
진짜.
Incendio.
아, 이거 뭐야?
Accio.
다 뽑아야 되나?
No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw?
생각을 해보자. 역시 얘가 정답이야.
Incendio.
아니군.
Accio. It's no wonder Anne never found that clue.
어?
Oh, that's done something.
아, 이거 아니야.
No, that's not it.
여긴 됐나봐.
Accio.
그럼 요거?
No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? You couldn't
됐다.
outwit me,
됐다.
Jackdaw. Now where's the
근데
clue
왜
left
이거야?
behind?
근데 왜 이거야? 이유를 모르겠어. 왜 이거지? 아이고.
Accio.
아이. 왜 이건지 모르겠는데 근데? 몰라, 아무튼 풀었어. 난 승리자야. 잘했어. 내가 낸 퍼즐을 풀었구나. 어허.
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Oh.
Could it be? Someone solved my puzzle after all these years. Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
당신이 내 인생을 망쳤어요.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. Why didn't you exonerate her?
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
어쩌다가 보기 있다는 거예요?
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
네. 아폴로니아 잘못이 아닐 수도 있다고 생각해 나는. 왠지 걔가 아닐 것 같아. 너무 뻔해 걔면. 걔가 누명 씌운 거면.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a
이
friend.
세계관은
I shall see you there.
블랙을 너무 싫어해. 인종차별이야. 버킹
This place has seen
레이시스트들이야.
better days.
돌아가자고요. 어디로? 어디로 돌아가야 되는데?
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
무장해제 마법을 배우겠다고? 아 이건 젠장. 무장해제 마법은 어디서 배우는데? 무장해제 마법은 어디서 배워 또? 어둠의 마법 방어술 수업일 텐데 아직 그 수업 시간이 아닌가? 오, 이거다. 어디? 여기? 지팡이 클럽. 뒤졌다. 싸움이다. 전쟁. 결코 전쟁. War, never war. Never war.
Champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
당연하지.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
아니, 혼자.
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
3대1, 4대1이냐? 해봤자 진 이 녀석들.
Incendio. Stupefy.
Is that all you've got?
Confringo.
Oh, there goes my wager.
Levioso. Incendio.
Act like a winner.
Protego. Stupefy. Accio.
You're better than that!
Levioso. Stupefy.
Give him what for.
Incendio.
Mind the one.
Accio.
Come on.
Incendio.
Fringo.
Don't shy away now.
Hey.
Leviosa.
Incendio. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy.
덤벼보시지 더.
Incendio.
Hey.
Accio. Levioso.
오.
Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Levioso.
Fringo.
Stupefy.
너밖에 안 남았냐? 너로 퀘스트 깨야겠다. 덤벼라. 전쟁. 결코 다시 전쟁. 무빙.
Incendio.
Put me out. Confringo.
무빙. 덤벼보시지. 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 별거 아니군.
Confringo.
이쪽?
Confringo.
이쪽? 이쪽 접근한 다음에 이zen이요. 죽어. 넌 이미 죽어 있다. 이쪽.
Protego.
스테피파이. 덤벼라. 구르기는 자신 있지.
Fringo.
내가 괜히 땅돼지가
Incendio.
아닌 거야, 임마.
What a duel. What a victory! You've won the tournament!
그럼 이제 시작일
That was
뿐이지.
nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang.
오케이,
Now, to the
전학시켜줘.
victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
고마워.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my
왜 더 싸우게
herbology
해줘?
plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
왜 더 싸우게 해줘?
Yes.
아, 뭐야? 아 뭐야? 더 싸우게 해줘. 낮에? 더 싸우게 해주지 좀.
We said that travel broadens the mind.
수업이다. 야,
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
야
do.
임마.
Well done. Then you're ready to
Expelliarmus.
learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you
조용.
might encounter.
빨리 알려주긴 해.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
조용.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
다 전투용으로 채워놓는다.
Expelliarmus. You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Expelliarmus.
Still at it, I see.
Accio. Incendio.
수고. 싸우러 간다. 전쟁. 결코 전쟁.
Yes, indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Expelliarmus.
구르면서 따기. 모자란 놈. 감히 여기에 이렇게 있다니. 뒤져. 잡았다. 여기도 전쟁이 있군. 전쟁. 결코 전쟁. 이 녀석은 좀 강했으면 좋겠다. 3마리씩이나? 오! 강해 보인다. 오히려 좋아.
Incendio.
덤벼.
You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake.
Protego. Stupid. Incendio.
오 쉣.
Stupefy. 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 Stupefy.
뽕. 다음.
I've seen you duel.
Stupefy.
Your strategies won't work on me.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Stupefy.
다음.
Incendio.
다음.
Protego. Stupefy.
다음. 여긴 정말 재밌는 곳이군. 뭐야 어디 갔어? 응? 다음.
Incendio.
집을 다 없애버려야겠어.
Incendio.
없나? 더? 날 죽일 자. 난 아직 피가 고프다. 저기 있고 이 녀석 몰래 다가가서 죽여주지.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
뭐에 당했는지도 모를 거야. 이쪽이군. 풍덩. 을? 사슴? 갓군. 사슴? 갓군. 저기 빨간색이 뜬다.
Levioso.
컷. 다음.
Levioso.
일로와. 덤벼.
Expelliarmus.
덤벼.
Protego.
왜?
Incendio. Stupefy.
이겨서 저기 하는군. 하지만 나에겐 별거 아니었지. 강한 상대였다. 그럼 이제 다음 싸움을 기다려볼까? 왔군.
Here I am, as good as my word.
왜 이렇게
Incendio.
늦었어?
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Cool.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin?
싸우고 올게. 싸움이 피가 나를 부르거든. 이쪽에 분명 피를 원하는 자가 있어. 하지만 나보다 피를 뒤졌다.
Expelliarmus.
뭐야? 평화적. 평화 아니 길도 못 벌어주면 안 돼? 됐어. 이쪽이군. 다음 내 상대는 더 없는가?
Nothing to do now but keep going.
어이.
Leviosa. Stupefy. 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 Leviosa. Stupefy. Leviosa.
어이씨.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso.
다음.
Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio.
별거 아니죠? 팔로우 감사합니다. 다 처리했고 이 정도는 별거 아니란 뜻이지.
Incendio.
길로 안 가도 돼. 여기로 가면 되거든.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
난 더 어려운 길로 왔다. 이게 뭐지? 우와. 평화적인 동물만 있는 곳이고. 흥미없다. 난 피를 원한다.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
오. 뭐야?
Aren't you a little far from home? Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack!
피를 원했는데 잘 됐군.
Incendio.
I I won't. Why can't I hit you?
넌 이걸로 죽여줘. 이거. 잔인하게
No, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
해봐. 들어와. 천천히 들어와. 스태프파이.
Incendio.
해봐. 니들보다
risk those
거미가
lawyers
더
will report
강했어.
back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
하찮은 고블린 녀석들.
I wonder how big this place is.
난 일로 가겠어. 못 가네. 이거 뭐야 이거? 이건 뭐야? 어?
Expelliarmus!
오, 이렇게 하는 게 맞는 거였어? 나 뭔지 모르고 그냥 했는데.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
그냥 무작정 때리고 보니 맞았다. 좋아.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of these spells will help me through this. Incendio.
덤벼. 덤벼. 천천히 들어와. 천천히.
Protego. Stupefy.
한 마리 더.
Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy.
아이씨.
Incendio.
다음.
Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso.
다음. 더 많은 피. 더 많은 피를 원해. 여기에 분명 더 강한 녀석들이 있겠지. 되는 거야.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
다 나와.
Protego. Stupefy. Incendio.
아이.
Stupefy. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy.
다음.
Incendio.
덤벼?
Stupefy. Levioso.
덤벼. 다 찼네? 그러면
Protego. Stupefy. Levioso.
다음. 개 족밥 녀석들. 이건 내가 가져가겠다. 으쌰. 에? 장비창이 꽉 찼어. 안 쓰는 거 좀 버리고 싶은데. 아, 파괴하기가 있네. 파괴하기. 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 됐어. 일단 4개만. 뭐 한번 문제 한번 잠깐만 야 이건 줘야지.
Levioso.
아니 저거 줘야지. 아니 저거 줘.
Revelio.
아니 이거 줘요. 이거 줘. 나 이거 깼잖아. 나 이거 다시 할 거야. 몰라, 나 죽을 거야. 죽고 다시 할 거야, 나. 몰라. 저거 왜 못 가져가게 하냐고. 나가다 다시 들어갈까? 될지도 몰라. 저거 왜 못 가져가냐고. 마이 팀처럼 비웠잖아. 그럼 가져갈 수 있게. 씹새끼들 진짜 좋을 거야. 얼굴 장비 말고요? 그거 상관없어. 20개래. 자살할 거야 나. 죽게 해줘.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
아니, 나 죽게 해달라고. 야, 마침 잘 만났다. 안 막아. 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 안 막는다고 빨리 때려. 빨리. 한 대만 더. 그렇지. 나이스. 제시도 됐어. 그럼 처음부터겠지? 제발. 제발. 지랄. 왜 열려있어 얘? 진짜 개싫어. 왜 죽었냐 나? 진짜.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
개똥게임 진짜.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
뚫었잖아. 스크립트가 왜 다시 나오는 거야? 열려 있고 저기. 딴 데서 털자. 일단 뭐 미로인 것 같거든. 니네 상대할 시간 없어. 뒤져.
Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Stupefy! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Another puzzle. But if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Expelliarmus! Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
오케이.
Remarkable.
야, 길은 맞는 것 같은데 아까 저기 저거 깨고 갑시다. 왜냐면 여기도 뭔가 좋은 게 있을 수도 있고.
That platform ought to be able to float straight to me. Accio!
이렇게 굿. 별거 아니죠?
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
굿. 갈 필요 없지. 나이스. 상자.
That's
48원.
odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
굴러 떨어지기.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
어디로 가야 될까? 여기 먼저.
Accio!
아, 여기가 길인가? 여기 길 아니네.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
오씨 뭐야? 싸울 것 같은데? 아닌가?
Incendio!
아야, 아야. 소환.
Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus!
아, 오케이.
Expelliarmus! Incendio. Protego. Stupefy.
다음.
Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio.
다음. 끝이야? 시시한 녀석.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
시시한 놈들. 별거 아니고.
Incendio.
못 지나가? 저긴 못 간대요.
Accio.
물 안에서 번개치.
Protego. Incendio. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio.
막.
Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio.
다음. 아 시끄러.
Cursed fiends. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
어디로 가야 하죠? 아저씨? 우는 손님이 처음이신가요? 이쪽으로 가면
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Levioso! Stupefy! Incendio!
시끄러. 뭐지 녀석들은? 여왕거미로군.
Protego! Stupefy!
스테파.
Incendio! Levioso!
오, 뭐야?
Accio!
다음. 피하고.
Incendio!
다음.
Protego! Stupefy! Incendio!
아.
Levioso!
너도 있었냐?
Accio. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Expelliarmus!
너 어디 있어 하나? 또 하나 어디 있는데? 어디 있어 하나? 안 보여.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Expelliarmus! I'll need to look around for the symbol.
나이스. 됐다. 깬 거 같은데 이제? 다리 동가는 부르는 게 국물.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
아, 저거 갑옷 움직일 것 같은데.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio!
아이씨.
Levioso! Accio! Stupefy! Expelliarmus will disarm you brutes. Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
이거 아니군.
Expelliarmus!
난 피를 원한다. 펜시브 수호자.
Expelliarmus!
엑스펠리아무스.
Accio! Levioso!
가까이 와줬고 고맙군.
Expelliarmus!
다음은 내가 막는 걸로 보여주지. 들어와.
Levioso!
안 통하는 거. 다음.
Protego! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
컷.
But that's unnerving. What's happening?
여기로 가라고? 뭐야 이거?
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
아니? 이런 비밀이?
Where am I?
여기 어디야? 진짜 어디야 여기?
Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
오.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
그니까 말이야.
What is this place?
아니 뭔데 여기? 누구세요? 뭐세요? 아무도 안 계세요? 에? 뭐지? 초성화.
Can it be?
레캠.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
네. 교수님은
The
예언자신가요?
statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
여기 왜 지도에
I'm a bit
시던 거예요?
confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
가서 책을 가져올게요.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
알겠습니다. 재능? 모든 데미지를 주면 저주받은 모든 대상이 데미지를 있습니다. 어둠의 마법으로 갈 거야 난. 어둠의 마법과 주문으로 갈 거야. 인센디오 마스터. 오. 아시오 마스터. 나머진 필요 없어. 코어는 뭐지 근데? 잠깐 코어만 보고 가자. 재능. 코어는 뭐지? 아! 이거 좋아. 오! 이것도 좋다. 이게 좀 좋은데? 아 이렇게 그러면은 싸움용 그리고 모험용으로 아시오로 하자. 아시오 이렇게 모험용 됐다. 이 정도면 괜찮다. 오 좋다 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 좋다. 아 저 책 빨리 가져와서.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
그러니까 책은 왜 필요한 거지?
Off on another adventure, are we?
예.
Revelio. I'm back at Hogwarts.
뭐야 여기 어디야?
I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
야 어디야? 어? 여기 어디 봤는데? 제가 어디서 봤는데? 얘 어디서 봤는데?
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
여기 어디야 근데? 어? 여기 그리핀도르 기숙사 그쪽 아니야? 는 아니었고요. 비행 수업이래. 비행 수업 듣고 싶은데. 근데 타이밍상 여기서 끄고 다음에 하는 게 맞을 것 같다라는 생각이 들어요. 지금 더 했다간 이게 없어. 이제 끊을 데가 없을 것 같아. 이건 뭐야? 대기 여기까지 하고 오늘 피 많이 왔으니까 이 정도면 괜찮아. 이게 더 세? 근데 전설급보다 최고급이 더 높다? 방어력? 방어력은 안 늘려. 방어력은 안 늘려. 나중에 팔고. 필요해 방에서. 필요의 방에서 할 수 있다고? 필요의 방이 어디 있는데? 필요의 방은 어디에나 있지.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
그래요? 내가 전투 모드가 되게
Expelliarmus.
가보겠습니다. 여러분들 안녕.